Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video I'm going to be running through Malriks Hall of Illusion. It is obviously new content in the game. I have done a couple of the freebie, we got a couple of the stones for free, but I have had one drop which is a slightly higher tier, and as you can see it's power 532k. I don't think this is going to be too crazy. I kind of walked over the previous ones. But I'm just going to go through basically how it works. When you insert the gem, you get a rundown of what you're going to face. And I did actually face these Golden Guard collision enemies previously. And using someone like Decimus seems to be a good idea, especially if you get to the higher tiers, because the charge damage that they'll do will be significantly improved. Reduces damage taken of the enemies. So like when they're coming towards you, the enemies will take less damage. And this time around we do have a boss, which is Eralda, which kind of looks like a Laurel. So I guess it could be like Laurel's sister or something like that, I don't know. If we go into the actual map, I think the map so far has been the same every single time. It might change over time, but at the moment it's the same. And you can go through the enemies just to see the resistances, and it does seem like a lot of the time it is magic resistance is lower than defense, so mages seem to be a bit more effective, but bringing someone in who can do physical damage seems to be a good idea too. And you can see on the rewards on the right hand side, I'm guaranteed a gold chest, which is this, which could be nice. This butterfly evolution gem looks decent. And then guaranteed one blue, and then the rest is RNG. I could get one of these, again, pretty decent looking chest, potentially. Some of the rewards are not too good, namely this one, but it's kind of RNG on what you're going to get on the drops. We'll just go into it. And this is the team I have been using. Mainly magic damage, a couple of tanks, only one healer, but one physical damage dealer. I'm not really sure which lane the boss is going to go to. I don't know if it gave me that information actually. It doesn't look like I'm given that information. I have to kind of... It says monsters in wave 2 is the boss, but it doesn't say what portal they come out of. So I've got a guess. Wave 1 came... Actually, maybe wave 1 came out of 3-4. Wave 2 came out of 1-2. And that would actually be beneficial for me because I'm going to stack up my damage on the top lane. So let's see how this works. And we see the drops on the right hand sides. They'll kind of be up here. I will I've only got one inspiration, and I will inspire Kamet here. There we go. Okay, the HP on these isn't too crazy. I've noticed that there's like a new HP bar as well. I'm not sure if it's like that in all content, but that's cool. I guess that's cool. I'll put down the tank first just to be safe. I guess this is still wave 1 with these enemies coming. And we'll put down some physical damage. Is this wave 2? I guess this is still wave 1. Fortunately, I've got some true damage down the bottom, even if the boss doesn't take magic damage as heavily. Trying to split up my teams a little bit. Also trying to not use Nightmare, just to have a little bit, you know, enjoy the game outside of Nightmare. Okay, it looks like she is going to come top lane for me. And we're going to wait. So if you had someone who did damage anywhere on the screen, so for instance, that character from the arena rewards, you could just be blasting her already. And it's... Oh, okay. This is problematic actually, because I've got some characters that aren't going to be healed, namely him and my tank here. He's gonna die, so I should probably just sell him until she moves, because I'm starting to get the drops, as you can see. So one was guaranteed, and now I've got 2, which is cool. And I got a 3rd. That wasn't guaranteed. That was RNG, but I'll take the purple crate. I'm guaranteed a gold at some point. My tank's taking the damage from the boss as well. It's annoying. Maybe I need another healer. We'll see what happens. Okay, these guys get blocked. That's nice. Another blue crate. I just need the boss to come so I can actually just kill it. Just kill it. It's being annoying. Okay. Okay, the boss is going to start moving now. Okay, when the next AoE comes out, I'm going to put down him. Uh-oh. Okay, fortunately I have got another tank. I'm having a backup tank. Oh, okay, so she drops the gold crate. Okay. That's interesting, I guess. That's interesting. I think from here it should be pretty fine to auto. I'm getting some nice drops actually. The 3 purples are RNG. RNG blessed. I can sell him now and put him back in. If I can get a mythic crate, even better. Okay, so this is the last little wave, and I should deal with this without too much of a problem. Another purple crate. I've had some really good drops here. Because the only guarantee I had was 1 blue and 1 gold. And I've got 3 blues. 4 purples. Am I going to get an extra one here? Last chance of a crate. Doesn't like it. Okay, we'll see what these rewards are going to give us. If I click these crates when they're on the screen, you can see what you're going to get out of it. So I think the best reward here is probably this evolution gem. Maybe the shards of ancients, which is pretty good. In here, you can get some summons. You can even get shards of ancients and also shards of skill crystals. And even in worst, air quotes, worst crate, you know, 3 of these rewards are pretty good for me. This is terrible and this is pretty bad. So we'll see what happens. Okay. I mean, I'm not too mad. Like, we've got 4 of these augmentation gems for increasing the stats on artifacts. We didn't get like the top rewards, but I'd say a summon's pretty good. And you're gonna get these periodically drop as you do gear raids. I'm seeing numbers being put in like Discord. People are saying like every like, you know, maybe 50 to 100 you might get one if you're lucky. So on a weekly basis, you could, you know, come out of it. Maybe with 10 if you're going all out. So you're just going to get a little bit extra rewards. And maybe a little bit of extra enjoyment out of doing something different. And they're going to try and hopefully utilize different kind of stuff when it comes to the actual gems. What you have to do. Stopping certain types of enemies, so on and so forth. And like I say, hopefully it's enjoyable. The only downside is, if you fail, that's it. So you have to really read what you've got to do first. You've got to make sure the enemies you're coming up against, you're going to be doing the right type of damage to them. And you've got to take a backup. As you saw, if I didn't take a backup tank there, I could have been in a lot of trouble. So backup tank, maybe 2 healers is probably a better idea. I did take Decimus in, didn't use him. So maybe another healer just in case would have been probably a better idea. But live and learn. These are going to get harder for me for sure, but that's just a little run through on like one of my first run throughs on Malriks Hall of Illusion, and so far it doesn't look too bad, and the rewards look like they can be quite good too. I want to thank you very much for tuning into this video, guys, and hopefully it was just a little bit of fun for you. Best of luck on any drops you get, and I'll see you in the next video.